Hi guys, Chucky Boy here, bringing you Derby Days again. As you can see on the screen, this time we have the Madrid derby between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. Now, I am playing as Real Madrid, but we are away this time, so we're in the Vicente Calderon Stadium, which is Atletico Madrid's ground, so, you know, we're the away team for a change again. I like to mix it up every now and again, so yeah. But like I said, Madrid derby obviously is a huge derby in Spain. Unfortunately, not quite as big as the El Clasico game between between Real Madrid and Barcelona, but very possibly the second most important game in Spain. There's a few more derbies that might be up there, but you know, these two teams are obviously huge teams now, so it's probably taken on that importance a little bit more. But we're going to go through a little bit of history. Now, I will apologise in advance. I actually can't find a great deal of history on this game, to be honest. So, this is a few little bits that I've got, and then we're going to talk about a few little bits that I already know myself. So, we're going to start off. Now, obviously, the first time these two teams played, in the league anyway, was in 1928. So, a hell of a long time ago. Like most of these games, they've been going on for absolutely ages. Now, one little fact I did find out that was pretty cool was that actually in the last 10 years, this is just the last 10 years because Atletico Madrid were in Division 2 before that, but in the last 10 seasons, Real Madrid have not lost a game to Atletico Madrid in the league. Not one. Home or away, for the last 10 seasons. There's been a few draws, but it predominantly wins. I mean, in 2006, there was 2 draws in the season, but there's normally been a Real Madrid win. So yeah, that was quite shocking. I didn't really expect that, because, as I say, they're pretty close games most of the time. I mean, there's been the odd occasion where, you know, Real Madrid have run away with this game, but, you know, it was a little bit of a fact that sort of surprised me. It took me by surprise quite a bit, that one. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Now, as always, I like to go through the stats of how many games I've actually played and stuff, but I can't find them. Tried so many different places to try and find the information. But obviously, with my little fact a minute ago, you can probably guess that Real Madrid have actually won the most games. I haven't got a number for that, but obviously they have won the most out of the two. Real Madrid have come out on top on a lot more occasions. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit this time about actually famous players that have played for both teams. As you can imagine, there's not been too many big names, I would suppose. Trying to look now. I suppose the biggest name on there would be Hugo Sanchez, obviously the Mexican striker. Huge star at both clubs. All the other guys have not really, you know, they're not really big names. I mean, you've got guys like Jose Antonio Reyes, and you've got Santi Solari from a while back, and Juan Fran, who really played. He plays for Atletico Madrid now, or he played for him recently, but he wasn't really a mainstay in the Real Madrid team before. So, like I said, the only really big name on there is Hugo Sanchez, and he was a huge star for both teams. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the little stat about league games and stuff. Now, obviously, in the Spanish Cup, it was a little bit different last year, because obviously the final last year, if you don't know, was Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid actually managed to win this, so it was a huge deal. Obviously, it was over 2 legs, and like I say, it was a huge thing for Atletico Madrid to get that victory finally. I mean, it's not the same as winning the league, but it's a cup final. You win the trophy, and you beat your closest rivals, in the final. Doesn't really get any better than that, really. And that's, I'm sorry to say, there's not a great deal more information that I can give you. So we're going to talk a little bit about this match instead. Well, as you can see on the screen, I've just scored a wonderful goal with Angel Di Maria. And yeah, it was this game was a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be. I was the away team. I had a few players that were out of form, but I played them anyway, and you know, I didn't have any issues hardly. But that was a beautiful strike there by Di Maria. One of those that you run onto and you have to try it, and when they come off, they really work well. They work really well. So yeah. And like I said, we've got 4 goals now, and most of the highlights are me attacking, and we've got Benzema through here again. Can we get another one? And there we go. That's number 5. So there you go. A huge victory away. A real shock too, I must admit. I still didn't believe that it happened while I was recording this. But it was just one of those games where everything fell right on the pitch, and you know, I managed to get that victory comfortably, really comfortably. I don't really use Madrid too much, so I was a bit concerned that I'd struggle with the players, because I don't really use big teams very often. But it turned out quite well. And I think we're actually coming up to the end of the game now. There we go. There's a final whistle. So, yeah, 5-0 win away from home. What more can I say? Right, guys, I just got one little comment to make. These videos will be continuing in PES 2014, so keep an eye out for those. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, we'll see you guys next time.